What's up everyone, Daniel Yuck here. Thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Within today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all how I go about creating a tattoo sleeve. I'm going to be sharing as much information as I can from my thought process to my approach. Should you have any questions at any point throughout this video, I'm going to highly encourage you to drop a comment down below. I will do my absolute best to assist you in the best possible direction. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me and ring that bell, as I'm going to be bringing more videos like this for you all. I also have social medias under the same name as this YouTube channel. I would truly appreciate your support over there as well. Should you find my videos helpful and enjoy my content, consider becoming a Patreon or sending over a super thanks, as we would truly appreciate your support. With that being said, let's dive straight on into this. For this demonstration, I'm going to be using the Reelskin 2D double-sided arm. I am prepping the skin with speed stick, however now I am using green card. I will bring a review on that. For this demonstration here, I'm going to be showing you all how I go about creating a tattoo sleeve, but this is going to be in terms of placing down the design and putting the entire sleeve together. I'm going to make an entirely different video sharing with you all how I go about creating a sleeve within Procreate in terms of making the stencil. For now, we're going to go about laying down the stencil. When it comes to laying down the stencils, you can see I have two designs right here, and I'm going to use these to start filling out this arm sleeve right here. When I was originally designing these mandalas, I take the, idea of where I want the design placed all the way back to the beginning. So the idea of me placing these designs right here onto the arm area were highly improbable when I was originally creating the design. I created this design in Procreate, and again, when I was initially drawing the design up, I was kind of anticipating what body part I would want this specific design on. And for both of these, I do feel like these would be good in the arm areas. And granted, I know that they are circular. I do feel though that these would fit well around the body, and then kind of cutting through with other mandalas as well over time, kind of building up. But for this 2D double-sided arm, what you can see I'm doing here is I'm trying to figure out a placement and a feel for where I feel these tattoos are best placed. Right now, what I'm trying to do is compose the idea, compose the concept. This is a composition side of creating a tattoo sleeve. I do feel that the composition side is just as important as the design itself, as they are going to work hand in hand, because the composition would allow us to figure out how the design is best going to fit, how to best draw it, what design would best fit for this specific spot. And you can kind of get the thought process behind that. Some fundamentals that I am thinking about as I'm composing this sleeve right here is I'm trying to use my imagination, and I'm trying to envision this as a real person. I'm thinking of size of the arm, I'm thinking male or female. These are some crucial fundamentals that are going through my mind when I'm composing when I'm drawing the designs and composing the sleeve. The size of the client would help me determine where I'm going to place the design and what design we are going to be doing. Depending on what type of client I have is going to determine the design itself. Some of the details may change, the line work, the entire structure of the design will change in correspondence to the client's wants and needs to meet their expectations. When it comes to larger pieces and or designs that require composition, I always get this like puzzle-like feel when I place these stencils down and they fit just right. It always reminds me of my childhood when I would put puzzles together, and that satisfaction of putting the puzzle together and completing the task. Something about that satisfaction, it kind of feels the exact same way when it comes to designing a sleeve. When I'm initially designing the designs and composing it all, and it begins to start falling into place, then I get that same puzzle sense satisfaction feeling that I did get when I was a child, but just with tattoos now, if that makes any sense. The Reelskin 2D double-sided arm is now prepped, and I'm going to begin the process of actually placing down these stencils onto the sleeve. I'm going to be placing these stencils down in the spot that we just worked out to the best of my abilities. When it comes to sleeves on a real arm or even a silicone arm where we actually have the wraparounds and everything, it's going to be a little bit different, and we can use markers for that. I will get into that in another video, but for this one, I'm going to keep it in correlation to this 2D double-sided arm. And pulling off the stencil, you can see we placed down the first stencil right here, and in my opinion, I do love the way that this looks. Let's also keep in mind that when I initially designed these specific designs, they were in fact designed for this 2D arm. I didn't anticipate for the entire circle to be on the design. I knew that I was only going to get like a little arch of the entire circle, which is exactly what I wanted. So all of this right here is thought out meticulously. I anticipated the look of the entire sleeve overall, and by the end of this video, I'm actually going to show you what this entire sleeve looks like done and completed, so stick around for that. When it comes to creating a tattoo sleeve, some crucial elements that I'm thinking about off the top are the type of design, the design that the client is requesting. If I can meet their wants, needs, and expectations, I am also thinking about what type of client I have, and I'm also thinking about the size of where the tattoo is going to be placed. These are all some of my first initial thoughts that I think about when it comes to thinking about a tattoo sleeve for this design right here. And again, I'm just simply meticulously placing it where I see fit. Let's remove the stencil and see the results that we are working with. Let's take a closer look at some of these elements so I could explain my logic and idea behind my placement. Taking a closer look here at this design, you're going to notice that the middle of this mandala is sitting about middle with the shoulder blade. Not only that, the mandala petals that we have right here are coming off the arm right here and kind of exaggerating and amplifying the curvature of this specific shape and arm type. On the lower arm area of the tattoo, we're going to notice the same composition style and logic behind the placement. The middle of this mandala design is lined up directly in the middle with this 2D double-sided arm right here. And on top of that, you can see that we didn't get the entire full circle. We got just an arch, which is exactly what I was looking for to kind of break off that sleeve and add a filler. Let's take a top look at the composition and see what we got going on. So in my opinion, for this arm type, I do love the way that this piece is coming together. Keep in mind, we still have a middle part right here that we need to fill. However, I do love the way that all of the elements are working together, such as arm style with line weight. All of it is coming together nicely. Now, I want to fill this area right here, and there's actually multiple ways that we can go about doing that, as we do have multiple elements that we can use. Allow me to touch base on the element aspect of a sleeve, and for me, I use these elements to fill out, to connect, to make the entire sleeve completed. Taking a close look here, we're going to notice that there is different line weights going on. We have heavy line weights, we have middle line weights, and we also have some very thin line weights. We also have dot work, and then we also have stipple shading over dot work to kind of create some dimensions. And we have all of these elements working together to create this overall readability on the tattoos to complete these designs. We are going to notice the exact same thing going on up here. We have the heavy line weights, the middle, and the thin line weights. We have the dot work, and then we also have the stipple shading over the dot work as well. And then we also have some nice saturated circles, as you can see there, to create a bit more interest. The next thing that I would like to do is worry about this gap right here in between these mandalas to kind of fill that space to start connecting this sleeve together to make it read as one full entire sleeve. And there's multiple ways that we can go about doing that. For me personally, unfortunately, I didn't film placing down this stencil, but I went ahead and I placed down this stencil right here to create more design there. I want more detail, I want more line work within this sleeve right here. And then there's just a little bit more space there that we need to fill, and I'll go ahead and get to that here shortly. So for this area of the filler, you can see I kind of picked a design that was going to complement what was already existing. I wanted something to kind of fit between the petals. I wanted something to flow with what was already there, and I wanted something to make sense with what already existed. The reason why I chose this specific mandala design, because I felt that it flowed well with the existing tattoos, and not only that, it had the same elements as the other tattoos did as well. It has different line weights, it has dot work, and it has shading. So for me personally, I felt like this was a win-win. I do feel also that it does complement the existing top shoulder tattoo with the petals kind of colliding into each other but not touching. You can see though from holding this stencil that I'm just simply composing as I see fit. I personally love the way that this mandala design is sitting on the arch of the other design. They actually complement each other well. Not only that, again, those petals complement the top petals above it as well. For that filler gap area, there's multiple ways that I can go about filling it. I can fill it with geometric dot work if I wanted to. I can simply fill it all with dot work, leaving some skin lines showing, some negative lines there, so that way there's a difference, and we still have some skin showing up through, as I do want that as well. Or we can go ahead and simply black that part out, and you can kind of get the idea. We can add shading as well. We can even do dot work and shading. So you can see we can choose any of these elements to fill that filler gap. When it comes to doing a tattoo sleeve, I'm trying to exhaust all of the possibilities of what I could accomplish, what I could do, what would work, what would flow, what would last a test of time as well. So these are all the important variables that I'm thinking about right now. And for me personally, I do feel that oftentimes less will be more. If I'm struggling to find a solution to connecting a sleeve or something, then oftentimes I'm probably just going to need some simple dot work and maybe even stipple shading in some meticulous areas, and or maybe even nothing at all. I always try to remember, even having the skin show up in the right areas can also make a tattoo. So this is the logic that I'm thinking behind this. For me personally, I think that connecting this sleeve and finalizing this sleeve with some dot work and stipple shading, so that way there's some dimension, would be the ideal way to go. Looking at the tattoo in its entirety, we're starting to get that sleeve-like feel. From this point here, I can choose to leave these skin gaps as they do complement the entire overall readability of the tattoo, or I can choose to add dot work in between. I feel that this is something that is 110% completely subjective, and it is going to be artist choice, client choice. Me personally, I think that it'd be ideal to go in and fill this in with some dot work and do some dark to light in the right area, so that way we give it some depth, dimension, and actually connect this entire sleeve. Taking a close-up look here at the entire sleeve, when we added that black, you can see, at least in my opinion, it pops a lot more. And I did approach this with dot work and stipple shading, so that way I could achieve this smooth black look there. And I went more on the darker spectrum of the dot work as opposed to a lighter dark. I wanted it to sit underneath the designs and not on top, if that makes sense. You'll also notice that in the forearm area there is skin gaps showing up through, and I do feel that those sit there well because of the little petal spikes. It kind of gives it a edgy pattern look right there in that area, and it's going to be artist choice. We can go in and we can add dot work in this area should we choose to do so, but for me personally, I wanted some natural skin showing through. I didn't want to take away from what was already there, so I went ahead and I decided to leave that alone. And this right here is how I would go about creating a tattoo sleeve. If you have any questions about anything that you saw or heard throughout this video, I'm going to encourage you to drop a comment down below, and I will do my absolute best to assist you in the best possible direction. I also have social medias under the same name as this YouTube channel. I would truly appreciate the support over there as well. And please don't forget to hit my subscribe button and ring that bell, as I'm going to be bringing more videos like this for you all. If you found this video helpful and enjoy my content, consider becoming a Patreon or sending over a super thanks, as I would truly appreciate your support. Thank you very much for your time and for tuning in. I appreciate you. You have a great day.